So you want a story about a tree that lived on a plant that was a branch, but that thought it was a tree. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Clarify for me, please.
What do I say?
What do you want me what do you want the story to be about?
About a plant that thought it was a plant, but it was a branch in a tree.
Okay. It was the beginning of spring a few years ago, and this tiny little bud of green showed its first cells into the sun, started growing and growing and growing, and became one of the happiest buds ever. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were shaking like a blender in there.
I want to drink some water now.
Okay. I think it's the new sheets. They're a little noisy.
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
This is the story about a little bud of green that started growing the first days of spring. And he grew and grew and he soaked the sun and he grew happy and he grew strong. And he figured that it was fun to look at the sun and to try to catch it. And so I decided to grow even bigger and bigger and bigger. And then he found out that he could create leaves. And so he started doing that and caught more of the sun and started hugging it and hugging it. And it tasted delicious, this sun. And so, as the days progressed and spring turned into summer, leaves and twigs started sprouting around. And this little bud was no bud no more. It was now a huge, beautiful tree with just tiny branches and a few leaves, of course, and a big, big forest of course, other trees. And then came the rains, and he realized how good it was when the rains touched him, but he did not understand exactly how and why water was getting up to his core and from there to all of its leaves. He knew the rain, but the rain was mysterious. Where was the water really coming from when it was actually falling into the ground? And so, that one that was once a little bud that grew into a huge tree did something that no other bud had ever done before. Do you know what it did?
What?
It got curious. It asked a question. How does water get all the way up here when I see that after raining it falls on the ground? And I'm up here. It just asked the question. That simple question meant that he started finding out. Alex, can you stay still for a minute?
Sure.
He started finding out that he was part of a bigger thing. And he realized that he had never been a tree. He just had been part of an awesome, awesome group of trees. He had been a branch. And he was so happy because at the same time he found this out, he turned into the tall tree because he became one with it. And that's how the branch woke up and discovered it was a tree. The end.
Story end.
Good night, pequeña.
Good night.